If you have a cool season grass or a warm season grass and it's late September, early October, this is wildly important if your grass is a spreadable grass type. All warm season grass types are spreadable. In the cool season category, you're mostly looking at Kentucky Bluegrass. You might be looking at an RTF or a Rhizotomous tall fescue. A very small minority of you might have a creeping red fescue. But no matter what, this time of year, if your grass type spreads, you have to do this. You've got to push extra spreading during the growing part of fall. Like fall goes all the way almost to Christmas, and the vast majority of grasses all over the country are not going to be growing in the month of December. It's got to be on the early side of fall. Warm season grasses tend to want to shut down a little bit earlier than cool season grasses, but somewhere around October 1st, even warm season grasses are sitting in soil that's not going to make it go dormant. You've got to push it. And the reason for that is if you push it with a little bit of nitrogen with fertilizer, you're going to get extra coverage over the bare dirt areas of your lawn. You're going to get that grass to spread in and cover up a little bit of the areas that might have had weeds on it throughout the course of the year. You want the dirt covered with dormant grass during the winter. And the only way or the best way to do that right now without putting down grass seed is to fertilize it hard. Now, don't go ridiculous. Don't go killing your lawn by putting too much fertilizer down, but you don't want to tiptoe into fertilizers. You really want to go for it. What you see back here is mostly Bermuda. All of the brown is the result of a quinclorac application to kill crabgrass and kikuyu grass. These are unwanted things that I don't want in my yard. They're slowly dying, they're browning out, and I want that Bermuda grass to fill into those areas before winter dormancy sets in. I'm filming this on September 29th. It's a balmy day. It's not that hot. We're barely going to get into the 70s today because we've got a weather system coming through. We're most likely going to be back up into the mid to upper 70s in the next week or so, but give it 30 more days and everything's really going to shut down. If I want to push the Bermuda grass to fill in those areas, I have to fertilize it, even though we're past the stage of aggressive growth for warm season grasses. Now, cool season grasses, especially if you've got a Kentucky Bluegrass, your grass really wants to grow right now. And if you've got some bare spots, adding that fertilizer is really going to push it hard, and it's going to fill in those spots much faster and much more completely than if you don't push it. You can push it with lots of different things. You can go OMRI listed products with sodium nitrate. You could do slightly slower organic products like feather meal and alfalfa meal and whatnot. For me, I'm going to be using a faster release fertilizer, a urea-based fertilizer, because this is Bermuda grass and it's going to want to really slow down a lot faster than cool season grasses are. I have videos on this channel describing the preferred or the optimal NPK ratio of fertilizers for the majority of grass types. I'll link to that video down in the description below. But really all you need to know is the vast majority of grass types are going to do great with a 8-to-5 ratio over the course of a year. I like to use different products throughout the year and come to that ratio over the course of my 12-month application window. However, the product that I'm going to be using today is an 8-to-4, which is really close to my perfect ideal ratio. It's a liquid, so I'm just going to shove my hose-in sprayer nozzle onto the bottle and just spray it on the lawn. It's literally taking me longer to record this video than it is to do the actual lawn application. All right, these things are crazy cool. This is the little nozzle that I stick into my hose-in sprayer bottles. This is a quick connect. This is one of those fancy ones that you get from Ellie. You can get cheap ones, cheap plastic ones, or kind of your normal brass ones over at Home Depot and Lowe's and other big box stores. This one costs a little bit more money, but the thing is, it's like a full flow nozzle, and you can buy these independent of each other. I've only seen these things for sale online. This company did not reach out to me. I just wanted to find something that was spectacular, and this product I've been using for a couple months now, and I'm finding it is spectacular. This is the male fitting. It goes right in there. You can buy these male fittings extra. Like you could buy like 20 male fittings and like one female fitting. Not that you would want to do that, but what you would want to do is buy extra male fittings for things like this. Just a single male fitting. I throw this onto my Lawn Bright hose-in sprayer nozzle, And so if I put this nozzle on here, I can just quick connect it right onto the hose. And then once I'm done with this, I can unquick connect, well, and stick my my regular hose end sprayer right back on here. This nozzle right here always has this little LE male fitting right on it. So if I want to spray this bottle, I connect it. If I put it on a different bottle, I can just connect it. Anyway, I think you understand the drift here, but it's a full flow. Most quick connects are not full flow, which means it's not going to change the way that these things suck product up and spray it on the lawn. If this really reduced greatly, then it wouldn't be sucking the product up and spraying it out on the lawn the way it's designed to. So pretty cool upgrade to these cheap plastic hose-end sprayers that you use all of the time for products like this. Even like the Ortho, you can throw this right on the end of the Ortho. I've got the Ortho like tucked away in the garage. I haven't used it in a long time, but you put this right on the end of the Ortho, and whatever it is that you're spraying on the lawn, you can be sure that you can connect it to the hose in like 1 second, and you can be sure that you're actually spraying stuff onto the lawn in the time that you expect it to, and at the rate that you expect it to. You put one of these things on it, it's not going to change the way the sprayer operates. Pretty cool. Get yourself a hose-end sprayer. It could be something that you just buy at your local Home Depot. Get yourself a nitrogen-based liquid product and spray it on that lawn. You can be done in like 10 minutes, unless you got like 2 acres to spray. Anyway, I'm going to do that right now because I don't like seeing all these brown spots in the yard. This back here, that's totally different. That's a new seeded area. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty in this video. However, if you are new to lawn care, I do have a very robust, there's my daughter right there. Hi, say hi. I do have a very robust introduction to lawn care videos or email series. I'm going to link to that down below. Make sure to sign up for that, especially if you don't really know where to start in your lawn care journey. For all-encompassing fall lawn care tips, I've got a fall lawn care guide right up here. It's going to be applicable to almost every single person watching this video today. Watch that next.